Finally, we have a new color changer, the first new one in 2025, and well, it's one that's not all that exciting. It's just another repaint of a GRC racer. The GRC line doesn't even really seem to be putting anything new out this year, so I guess this is good. The only thing new that we'll probably get from the line all year. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not too excited about this, but whatever. At least GRC Color Changers Lightning McQueen has a little companion now, and it is, of course, GRC Francesco Bernoulli. So, yeah, here he is, the lovable Formula One race car from Cars 2. Now he's in the line to the Color Changers GRC line, that is. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling meh about it. Like, I don't really care that much. The Color Changers line really is a shell of what it used to be, anyways. And I'm not even talking about, 10, 15 years ago. It was so great and everything. I'm talking just like 2021, 2022, even 2023. I feel like we got a lot better stuff than we got in 2024 and 2025. I mean, 2024 started off strong with Jeff Corvette. Really, really cool. But I don't know, it didn't really hold the same kind of weight throughout the year. It just kind of, I don't know, it took some things off its back and didn't really release as much, if you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, here he is. It's GRC Color Changers Francesco Bernoulli. Francesco is cool, but I never liked him as a color changer because he just doesn't have enough surface area that actually color changes. So I never really thought he made a good one. Of course, they released him many times just in his regular World Grand Prix paint job as a color changer, and now this one is technically the first, new paint job variant, but he has gotten a few variants over the years because they did him back in 2011. I think they re-released him in 2016, might have been a slight variant, and then the one in 2021 was a new variant because it used to go from red to pink, which is kind of weird, and then it ended up going from red to purple, again, kind of weird. But now it looks like it goes from red to yellow. So I don't know. One new thing about the Color Changers packaging, though, this year is that, I know it's slight, but still, it made me pick up a bunch of extras that I already had for it. Now the 2-in-1 little part down here is actually enlarged, and it no longer, I don't have one to compare, an older one, unfortunately, but it used to say 3 versions of in. It was like in, and but now it just says in and on. So I think they removed the Spanish for whatever reason and just kept English and French. And so because of that, they enlarged everything, and it does look better, I must say. But anyways, most of the text, I think it is all the same. I think it had that shadow effect before. So yeah, nothing too insanely different there. GRC in the back, and then Francesco's artwork. Looks very nice. They did change it. And of course they changed the background, just like they did for McQueen. And by the way, the original Color Changers GRC Lightning McQueen did not have that on the bottom. He had the older style for the 2-in-1, but now they have switched it out for 2025, so I picked up him too because of that. And also, for some of the older ones, they actually shrank the logo finally, which matches some of the newer ones. But the weird thing is they didn't remove the Cars on the Road packaging, which I find very strange. Like, they re-released Cave McQueen, but didn't remove all the Cars on the Road branding. So, kind of weird. I wish they would have probably removed that by now. But anyways, color changes, of course, on the back. And it just says, the water temperature to make him cold and then hot. But he's already cold, so at least it'll be a surprise to see how he looks when he's all warm. And there's the new Mattel thing down there. It says empowering generations through play. It's more inclusive of all generations now. Anyways, though, without any further ado, guys, let's bust open Color Changers GRC Francesco Bernoulli.
We set off into the summer night, and you're never gonna see us again. We set off into the summer night.
Alright guys, well I just opened up the new Color Changers GRC Francesco, and I'm already noticing something that definitely irks me a little bit, and that is the fact that he does not have any text on his tires. I was about to say Lightyear tires, but no, what are they? Rotelli tires. Yeah, he's supposed to have all that text on there. Supposed to say Pasta Potenza and Rotelli, which is just like the Italian version of Lightyear, I guess. But yeah, it's not on there, so there's a zonk for you right off the bat with this GRC Francesco color changer. Want another zonk? Well, how about the fact that almost none of them is going to color change? Like, not very much at all. It really does suck, but I don't know why they always do silly things like this. Like there's so many other cool color changers you can make, even just re-releases. They could re-release Boost, they could re-release Wingo, they could re-release Finnick Missile. I mean, they could finally make Holly Shiftwell. Where is she at? How has she never had a color changer yet? I don't know. But either way, yeah, this is what we got new for 2025. So I guess we'll just have to deal with it. I don't know. See how he works. He did come out of case H. I'm pretty sure. I can't really check online anymore because I don't know how to find out which case is which because one of my main sources blocked me. So unfortunately, I can't really tell you for 100%. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he came out of case H because of the fact that, McQueen was like 2 cases ago, and that was case F, I believe, because it's F was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So yeah, 2 cases later, H. Okay. I need to sing the alphabet song just to remember which order the letters are in. That's pretty sad. Anyway, so yeah, his expression, it does look to be pretty much identical to the plastic version that we got in the GRC playset. What was it called again? I always forget the name of this one. I don't know why. GRC. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, pretty darn cool expression. It's very small. The eyes because he doesn't have a big windshield. Of course, he's a Formula One car, but it's all right. Looks pretty good. Then his mouth looks to be the same. Yeah, pretty much I would say. They didn't really change anything there. It also seems to be pretty much the same expression as the metal version that, of course, they released in 2024 first, and then, he's back for 2025. It's funny because I actually found this Francesco at Walmart the other day, in Amherstburg, by the way, and I also found the 2025 carded version of the metal version of this guy. So, kind of funny I found both of them in the same trip. He is number one, of course. He has his little GRC emblem up there, and I like how they, kind of switched up his design instead of going kind of horizontally, it goes more vertically now. All the different colors making up the colors, of course, of the Italian flag. Very, very cool. He's got the red, the white, and then the green. Of course, this won't be red for long, though. He's going to change, and honestly, it actually looks like he's already changing. In fact, that's weird. It almost looks like I see yellow. Like, even on these parts back here, that is yellow. Huh. So it's like, I guess he's just, his base coat is yellow. That's kind of weird. And then they just put like this paint over it so that it won't color change. Just the parts in the back. Very strange, but yeah, I see a lot of yellow. It's definitely coming through. Maybe it'll all just kind of come off, all this extra paint. And then we'll just have a completely yellow Francesco. Honestly, I wouldn't really mind that. That'd be pretty cool. Just to have a completely yellowed Francesco. That'd be pretty darn cool. I love how he has the two-tone rims, though, with the green in the back, red in the front. Although I hate that he doesn't have the Rotelli text on I keep on saying Lightyear text. No, the Rotelli tire text on those wheels, though. On the tires, I should say. But yeah, the plastic one doesn't have it either. The Mini Racer does. And of course, the 155 scale version has it. So, I don't know. I guess I'm not that surprised that they didn't put it on. But they did. Actually, no, they didn't do it for McQueen. So I guess, yeah. Why would I be surprised with Mattel? I saw there's another Cars playset coming out. It's a very small Piston Cup one. Only like $22. I think it's not available yet to buy, but it will be soon. And McQueen does not have any color at all on his wheels. Nothing. Not even the rims are colored in red. So definitely a step in the wrong direction. And this is just, I guess, the first signs of it. Not having any text on the tires. That's pretty darn sad. I don't actually know if the regular Francesco Color Changer has it. I guess I would say no now. But I kind of thought he did before. I don't have that one opened, unfortunately. Although I do have him in the package somewhere. I think he was just released last year or the year before, like as a re-release. But they first did him, the newer version, the purple one, in 2021. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really want the water to get to just back to like, room temperature. So that's pretty much all I have to say. The only stickers are on the spoiler. And then the base, it actually is nice and textured. So that's cool. See, it says what was that date say? 2018. So yeah, I guess it was 2019 that they re-released them. No, that doesn't make sense. No, it was 2020. I know it was, but I guess it was maybe so early on that it was, maybe they were out in 2019. I don't know. Kind of thought they were 2020 when they brought the line back, but whatever. Either way, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this guy. Just compare them a little bit side by side to the regular one because they are both obviously in red right now, so that's cool. And I do like how he has the little bit of yellow in the back there. That's pretty cool. I don't know why he does, but he does. Looks pretty nice though. Interesting. This one doesn't have it. It's like part of his open wheels, like the shocks, I guess you would call that part. Pretty cool though. He doesn't have the teeth painted. Yeah, it is a different expression from the the metal one. So yeah, that's interesting. Also, this part isn't painted white in the front, which I guess is good because more surface area to change colors. I don't know. It is what it is. So far, not really loving this, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt and we'll put him into the dunk tanks. So what do we want to do first? I don't really know if he's in his warm or cold color right now. I think he's already in cold, so we'll put him into warm. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Change into yellow. Wow, this is really hot water. I warmed it up for like a minute and a half. So that's good. I'm glad it is definitely warmer than usual, because usually my warm water isn't all that warm. That looks good though. I must say, he does look good in yellow. But it's just that thing with Francesco is that so much of him is left unchanged. Like so much doesn't color change. So I don't know. He doesn't look amazing by any means, but he definitely looks pretty cool in yellow. Definitely an interesting color to see Francesco in. And look at that. Look at his eyes. The eye sticker is coming off. Wow, that's good quality there, Mattel. Really good quality. Can't even keep the eyes on. How pathetic is that? Wow. I always knew those eyes were going to be an issue one of these days. I knew the stickers would start falling off. And look at this. Brand new. Right out of the package. And it just doesn't even want to stick on. That is pretty darn sad, I must say. Put him back to cold, though. There we go. Yeah, he's dripping now. But yeah, I don't know. In cold, he just looks like the normal red Francesco. At least the red is a very pure red, so it does look good. Usually we can't say that for these color changers. Let's see. Look what I'm talking about. Let's test out McQueen. Put him in the red. In the cold. Change him to red, I meant to say. See, it's not really as pure of a red, but that's because he changes to blue. So obviously the red isn't going to be as vivid looking and as bright as it is on Francesco, who changes to another warm color, which is yellow. So if McQueen changed to yellow, I'm sure the red would look better. But yeah, I like McQueen a lot better because it's cool how he changes to blue. But Francesco, he just changes to yellow. And of course, not much of him really changes. So, I don't know. It is what it is with this guy. Good old GRC Francesco. Definitely not blowing me away. But yeah, whatever. I do want to kind of show you how the yellow compares to that of Jeff Corvette's yellow. Obviously, we just got Jeff last year in 2024 as a brand new color changer. Hard to believe it took that long to get Jeff Corvette, but whatever, it did, and he turned out really, really cool. Love the red to yellow action. The yellow actually looks exactly the same, and I would say the red is probably the exact same too. Forgot to show them side by side, but you guys saw. Yeah, interesting. So it's the exact same color changing feature as on Jeff. Well, I guess I like him a little bit more now, but out of the two, of course, Jeff Corvette is much nicer than Francesco, because not enough of Francesco actually color changes. And it's just another variant too. It's you can do the McQueen variants as color changers, but I don't really need all these variants of other characters. A few maters maybe, but you know what I mean. It's enough is enough with these slight variations. I want some new colors, and that doesn't just mean in the 155 scale diecast main line. I'm also talking about the color changers line. That looks kind of cool, half and half though. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Definitely looks better in yellow because it's the new color, but at the end of the day, I don't think either color change is all that great on this Francesco. But let me know what you think of him in the comments down below. Will you be picking this guy up or not? Just leave him on the pegs. I don't think he'll sell too well, but you never know. Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else to say, so thank you guys for watching. Hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time right here on the Cars Garage.